What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jackson. We got the first recap in the college dorm powers here, and today is going to be a recap of the Colts versus Lions Week 2 preseason game. Now, I'm going to keep this kind of quick so my roommate doesn't walk in or anything while I'm filming. So, yeah, I'm in the college dorm. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's doing its job. It's doing what it needs to do. I did try to recreate the Excellence Corner a slight bit with my Edgerrin James poster back there, but no, we're doing what we can. We got this little setup, and I think it's pretty cool. So let's just get into the game. So there was a lot of things in this game that impressed me, and one of them was actually Nick Foles. I thought he played decently. He did what he needed to do. He let us down and got us a couple of field goals. Or I think he got us a field goal. So he did his job. Phillip Lindsay continues to be a good back, and I think that he's going to be the solid backup that we need him to be. So that's all the twos really did. They got a field goal, and that was about it. One thing I've wanted to talk about since the game ended yesterday was Sam Ehlinger. Sam Ehlinger played another great game. He was, I believe, 9 for 11, 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. He is playing out of his mind right now. He's playing some of the best football we've seen. Yeah, I know it's against third-string guys, but he's still proving that he is capable of doing what he needs to do to get the job done and win you games. I think that he is the future of this franchise, and we would be very stupid to not bring him back for another year. We'd be stupid to put him on the practice squad, because if he gets put on the practice squad, he will get signed somewhere. So we need to keep him. I know it's a liability keeping 3 quarterbacks, but he's one of those guys that you just have to keep. And he played pretty well. He had 2 touchdown passes, one to Mike Strachan, who he had a great game. He had I don't know how many catches he had. He had 3 on one drive, and he got a touchdown over some dude. I think he's working to earn a roster spot, and someone I think earned a roster spot yesterday was Dezmon Patmon. Dezmon Patmon played a phenomenal game. He had over 100 yards and a touchdown. He played great. He did everything right. He did everything he needed to do. You can tell he wanted to make the roster. He's battling for one of the final wide receiver spots, and I think he got it yesterday. He played a great game. His touchdown catch was cool. He caught it, fell down, and reached the ball over the plane to score. It was pretty incredible. And it was a dime by Sam Ehlinger. I think Sam Ehlinger and Dezmon Patmon could be a good connection at some point, especially about 2 years when Matt Ryan retires. If we keep Sam Ehlinger around, I think that he will do great things for us. Now, we did lose, but it was only because of a missed 2-point conversion at the end of the game, because there's no overtime in preseason, and we didn't want to tie, so we went for 2 to try to win it. So we did lose by 1. Jack Cohn played a little better, but he's still not good, and I think that he is not going to make the roster. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't even make the practice squad. He might get the practice squad if we keep Sam Ehlinger. Jack Cohn will probably get practice squad. But yeah, Jack Cohn definitely didn't play his best. Like I said last week, I never thought that Jack Cohn was good. So I don't think he's going to cut in the NFL. He might be a good backup for some other team, but definitely not us, because I don't think he's cut out to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. He wasn't cut out to be a starting quarterback in college, in my opinion, so there's no way he's going to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. Enough of the Jack Cohn hate, though. He played better yesterday, and he did what he needed to do, and he got the job done. That third-string secondary, none of them are making the roster. I know there's going to be some people in the comment section that are going to say that the defense played horrible, but the only defensive players that played that are actually going to get notable time in the regular season is Nick Cross, Odengbo, and Banagoo. Those are going to be the only 3 that played yesterday that are actually going to get meaningful playing time in the regular season. Nick Cross, though, he was a great second-line defense. He had a lot of tackles. He had some touchdown-saving tackles, and I think that he played pretty well, and I think he's going to be pretty dangerous. And he's battling Rodney McLeod for that starting safety spot, and I think Nick Cross could get it, potentially. I think that he really could. get that. We had a great draft, and it's really showing in this preseason. And I like the future of this team, especially if we keep Sam Ehlinger, Frank Reich, Chris Ballard, Jim Irsay. If you're watching this, keep Sam Ehlinger on the roster, because if we don't keep him, he's not gonna. If we put Sam Ehlinger on the practice squad, he's going to go to a different team because someone else is going to sign him. We need to keep him. He's the future of our team. Jim Irsay said it himself. He's the future of this team. So, yeah, that's basically going to do it. I know this is a shorter recap. I'm still getting used to filming in a dorm room. I'm trying to keep it down a little bit because I do have neighbors, and I'm just like paranoid that my roommate is going to walk in the middle of this. So, yeah, I know it's a shorter video, but it's whatever. That's going to do it for this video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on the post notifications. And follow everything in the description box. See you guys next time. Bye.